Good morning, it's Stacy here with your low impact workout this morning, and it's a new day and it's a new month. So we have a new theme for this month and it's called Set Your Mind. So as you think about setting your mind, I just want you to think about what that means to you. If that means like right now you're setting your mind on what's going on around you, I want you to set your mind on things above, on Jesus and how he's in control of everything. The verse that we're going to use this month is Colossians 3. It's actually verse 2, but I'm going to read to you verse 1 and 2. And it says, "If then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things that are above, not things that are on the earth." So this reminds us to look to the Lord for everything that we need, to look back to him when we're feeling stressed about the unknown, when we don't know what the future holds, when we are unsure of different things, that we don't have to look to the sides and be nervous. We can look up to Jesus and ask him to help us. So he's still in control, and our mindset is very important. So just keep your mind set on him. When you're nervous, pray to him. When you're unsure, ask him to help you. When you need wisdom, call on the Lord and say, "Lord, can you help me with this?" Because he's always there with us to help us with whatever we need. So we're going to pray this morning and then we're going to get started. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for the beautiful sunshine. Thank you that we can set our minds on you. Thank you that you give us hope and you give us everything we need, Lord. We can bring it all to you and lay it at your feet. Help us not fix our eyes on what's going on around us, but help us look up. Help us remember that you're with us through whatever we face and that you're going to see us through. You are our help. You are everything that we need for whatever we're dealing with, Lord. Just remind us of that this morning. Remind us as we move our bodies how much you love us and that you're always with us and you're here to help us. We love you, and it's in your sweet name we do pray. Amen. All right, let's get started this morning. I hope y'all are having a great day. It is a beautiful day. I hope you can get outside and do something today, maybe. All right. I hope the music's okay. I keep working on it, but it's really hard because I get back and then I get forward. So what we're going to do first is we're going to just march. So we're just going to march in place. Nothing big. We're just warming up this morning. We're going to pull down our knee too. So you can lift your arms and just pull that knee to your chest. You would rather just be here? Be here. If you want a little more, then you just bring those arms in. Next, we're going to do some jumping jacks. So we're just here. We're not doing anything. We're just warming up. So we're not in full mode yet or anything. It's still early. All right. And then we're going to step it to the side. So you're just going to side step and swing your arms a little bit. Most of these exercises are in what we're going to do today. Maybe not all, but most. And then we're going to squat down. So you're going to squat back. You're going to sit back like you're sitting in that seat and come back up. And you can squeeze at the top. We're just going to squat down and up. All right, and then we're going to punch to the front. So hold that core in, and you're just going to punch, just lightly to the front. And then we're going to punch to the side, so you're going to pick that back leg up and let it pivot, and you're just going to punch to the side. Then we're going to roll our fist, and we're just going to take that leg over and kind of dig that heel in. Just some little fun moves this morning, getting our body ready to get started. And then we're going to reach across. So you're just going to reach, kind of like you were punching, but this time you're just reaching with your arms. And you're going to reach up. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get started with our exercises. So you're going to have kind of a wide stance, And you're gonna do kind of the same thing we were just doing. You're gonna swing your arms up and pivot that back leg. So you're gonna swing them up this way and then to the other side. Hold that core in for a little bit of core work too. And swing those arms back and forth, pivoting that back leg. I think I forgot to set my timer, so I'll just have to guess when it's time. And rest. Our next move is going to be jumping jacks. So in the beginning we were just kind of taking it slow, but this time we're just going to go right into it. You can be here, but we're going to stay here. You're just going to tap those legs out. So glad that I get to move with y'all this morning. We're going to punch to the front. So you're going to hold your core in, and you're going to punch to the front, and you're not just swinging your arms like to be swinging. It's with purpose that you're going to pull it in and pull it back. So you're going to punch to the front, bring it in and bring it back with a little twist. This is good to take out your aggression and aggravation sometimes. You just punch, punch, punch. I don't know if y'all ever get stressed, but if you do, this is a good one just to punch. I'm sure everybody's stressed through all this we've been going through. That's why it's so good that we can remember scripture and look back and remember to set our minds on the Lord. Remember to set our minds on what's good. To remember He's with us and He's got us. All right, we're going to punch this side. So you're going to do the same thing you were with the reaching to the side, but this time you're just punching. Lift that back leg up as you punch. Keep that core pulled in too. Just keep reaching across. I'm so looking forward to the day that we can all be together again and work out together again. But I'm still so thankful that we can do this. All right, next we're going to lunge down. So we're going to reach down and reach down for our toes, okay? You're not reaching necessarily for the floor. You're just reaching down. So you don't have to touch the floor. Just reach over and reach down. I got my shirt on this morning to remind me who I am. I don't know if y'all ever need to be reminded of who you are or what God's called you to do, but I need that sometimes. I need Him to show me and remind me of the things that He's called me to do. And He's not calling anybody to perfection, not in exercise, not in life. He's just calling us to obedience. So this is my act of obedience right here. A few more of these. One more on each side. And then we're going to lunge it to the front and lunge it to the back. So you're going to take that front foot forward. Don't let your knee go too far forward. Don't let it cross your toes. And try to take this back leg down as low to the ground as you can. So you're going to go down and up. And we're just going to stay on that one side. And then we'll switch. You're doing great. If you're moving, you're doing it right. And if lunges hurt your knees, then you can squat. So we are going to do squats, but if lunges hurt your knee, you can just do more squats. So just keep reaching that back leg down as far as you can. And you can start slow, so if you can't come down that far, that's okay. Do what you can. And the more you do, the easier it gets. I've even learned with doing more yoga that the more yoga you do, the more flexible you get. So it's cool how God created our bodies to do different things and to do more and more. So next we're going to squat. So we're going to just squat like we did in the beginning. We're just going to come down and up. Sorry, I forgot to set my watch and stuff. Takes me a little bit of time to get all that going, so I can time everything. But I'm still new to all this stuff, and I'm learning. We're just a work in progress with the Lord and with everything all the time. All right, and rest. So if you need a drink of water, grab a drink of water. If you need to rest, rest. Next, we're gonna march. So we're going to march here, so you can be here, swinging your arms. You can be here if you want a little core work. You're just gonna pull that knee up towards your chest and arms down. And hold that core in. It's hard to remember that sometimes. It's a great day to have a great day. I love that little saying. A few more. And rest. You can shake your legs out a little bit. Next we're gonna side step. So we're gonna step to the side and swing our arms like this. So we're just gonna be here, kind of stepping it back and forward. You can make it fun, however you want to do it. I like fun. I like to add a little laughter and sunshine to life. There's enough negativity out there that I want to bring some positivity. Saw something the other day and it said, be an encourager. There's enough critics out there, right? So we should encourage others in the Lord, like it says in Ephesians. And rest. Next, we're going to do some squats where we're going to move. So we're going to step out and squat, and step together and squat. Step out and squat. We're going to step together and squat. And then we're going to step out and squat, step together and squat. Step out and squat, step together and squat. So they're kind of like little squats and wider squats. A little bit different than what we were doing before. I wish I could see your face as you work out with me. I think that would be cool if I could see you too. Although I might get distracted, you never know. You got one more on each side here. One more out this way. One more back together. And rest. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Okay. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do next. We are going to roll our fists like we did in the warm-up, and we're going to, you can be here, and you can march, or you can step to the side, however you want to do it. So, we're going to be rolling our fists, and you can be here, and you can march, or you can be here. So you can choose what you want to do here. Few more, and then we'll take a break and rest. What we're going to do next is we are going to do some core work. So what we're going to do is kick our leg up and squeeze forward. So you're not going to have to get down on the ground or anything. Then you can kick your other leg up and squeeze forward. So it's kind of like a crunch towards your leg, and you're just going to change legs. So you're going to kick it up, step back, kick it up, step back. You don't even have to step back if you don't want to. If you just want to stay in the same place, you can just kick it up. And you're just kind of bending over. I do a lot of these kicking the leg up, but I like these guys. And you got one more on each side. One more here, and one more there, and then rest. Next, we're going to take our arm up and bring it down to our knee. We used to do them like this. We're just going to do one arm this time. So we're going to come down like this. and rest. And what we do on one side, we gotta do on the other. So we're gonna pull the other arm up. We're gonna do the same. We're at 5. We're at 10. We got 5 more. And rest. And we're going to start back at the top where we did our wide stance and we swing our arms. So hold that core in. Keep remembering that. That's kind of an ongoing thing, to hold your core in. And pivot that back leg and swing those arms up. You're doing great. I'm sure you are. And if you're moving, you're doing it right. You've got this. You can even come up and back if you like a little more movement. You can come up, then you can go back. You can add any variation to this that you want to make it more fun. Give it a little more movement. We got about one more time to come up, one more time to come back. And then we're going to move on to those jumping jacks. And rest. So the jumping jacks, we're going to be here. And you're just going to take that leg out. My bones want to pop and crack sometimes. Don't know if you can hear all that or not. All right. A few more of these. And we're going to move on to the punching. So, remember with the punching, you're not just throwing your arms out there like this. It's a deliberate in and out. So, it's like you're going to do it quick. Grab that core, pull it in, and then put a little twist with it. So as you punch, just give it a little twist. And it'll work that. This is a little bit of standing core work right here. I like core work. I like exercise in general. Helps me relieve stress. And it's good for your body. All right. Keep punching. few more, and rest. Next, we're going to punch them to the side, like we did with our movement in the front. You're going to pivot that back foot and just punch it to the side. Again, pretty deliberate. You're pulling it out and pulling it back in. It's not just swinging it. You're punching, throwing it out and pulling it back in. Purposeful. You're going to keep punching. Hold that core in too. I don't know if you forget that, but I do sometimes. And rest. So next, we are going to lunge to the side. So we're gonna spread our legs further than shoulder width apart, and we're gonna come down and up. And you're just reaching down towards your foot and coming back up. You don't have to touch the ground. You can just reach towards that foot. I hope y'all have fun plans this weekend. I think it's going to be very, very pretty. Nice weather. Some things are hopefully opening back up from what I've heard. I don't listen to the news much though, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. But I think some things are going to open back up. All right, and rest. So we're going to rest for just a moment, and then we're going to go to our lunges. We're going to take the leg back, take the leg forward, and not let our knee go past our toes, and come down and up and stay on that same side. And switch. You're gonna take that other leg forward and the other leg back. Same thing, you're trying to take that knee as close to the ground as you can and going up and down on that same side, not switching. And rest. What we're gonna do next is squat. So we're gonna squat down and back up. So remember, you're squatting like you're gonna sit in that chair and come back. So take it down and bring it back up. I have a challenge for you at the end of this video. A new challenge for the month. I'm excited to announce it. It's gonna be fun. I don't know about y'all, but I always enjoy a challenge. And it'll push you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. So that's cool. And rest. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna march and pull that arm down again. Pull your leg up and your arms down. You've got this. Great job. And rest. Our next move is going to be side step and swinging our arms. I kind of like dancing. I'm not the best dancer, but I think it's fun. So you're just going to kind of swing your arms and step side to side. If you have better moves, feel free to use them. And you can be you with these things. You can do it your way. You can come up. You can come back. Your side step can be however you want it to be. You can step it on the diagonal. You can bring it back. Makes it a little more fun. All right, we're gonna bring it back and then we're gonna rest. And here, we're gonna do our squats again. We're gonna do skinny squats and then step out. So we're gonna squat down, step out, squat down, step together. 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 A few more of these on each side. You just keep bringing them back together, stepping it back out. Just a little variety on that squat we were doing just a few minutes ago. One more here on each side. You can be here, step together, step out, and step together, and rest. So next, we are going to roll our fists, and we're gonna step to this, you can dig your heel into the floor, or you can march. You can be here if you'd rather be here. Again, you can move up, you can move back, you can stand in the same spot and dig your heel. All right. You can do a variety of both if you want to. You can take your arms up, down, swing them around. However you want to do that, make it fun. You can come up a little bit and then back a little bit. And then come back. All right. A few more of these. All right, and rest. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Okay, and our next move is where we're gonna kick our leg up and crunch forward. So, you kick your leg up, step back, kick your leg up, or you can stand in the same spot. Kick your leg up, that's totally up to you. So kick it up and crunch forward. Just bend towards that leg. It's not a huge movement. It would be like if you were doing a crunch on the floor. We're just not getting down on the floor. A few more of these. Got it bending down, kicking up at the same time. One on each leg. Last one, and rest. And our last one is going to be, we're gonna elbow to knee. So we're gonna take it up and bring it down. We're gonna do 15 of these if you wanna keep count. I'm not the best counter, but I try. Last one. There you go, and rest. And we're gonna do the other side. So we're gonna lift that arm up and bring our knee to our elbow again. We're to 5. 10. 15, and rest. So we're gonna cool down, and then I'm gonna introduce you to the challenge. So we're gonna pull our arms across and just stretch our arm for a minute. I like to rock sometimes. You don't have to do that, that's optional. And press it back. And reach your other arm across and pull it. And press it back. And then just take your arms and just hang over and let your arms drape down. And then reach over to one leg and then the other. And then we're gonna come up, we're gonna put one foot down and the other foot around it, and then we're just gonna reach over. And then we're gonna come back up, take the opposite foot, plant it down, take the other foot, place it behind it, and reach over. And then we're going to grab our foot, hold on to the wall if you need to, and just press down into your hand. And then put it down. Take your hands up, come down, hold it. Come back up, come down and hold it again. And come back up. Same thing on the other side. And grab that leg, push your shoelaces into your hand. And then kick your leg out, arms up, down, hold it, come back up, hold it again. Take your arms and press them back. Do some circles forward, and then some circles backward. And then take your hands and lace them behind you and just pull them back. And look up. Okay, so I told you about the challenge. So what we're gonna do are burpees. So it's our challenge is to do 1 burpee per day each day. So today is May the 1st. Let me turn this off. I always forget this. Okay, sorry about that. So today is May 1st, so you'll do 1 burpee. So I'm gonna demonstrate over here what burpees look like. I'm sure most of you know, but there are options. So first you can jump up, jump back, jump up again, okay? If you don't like jumping, you can reach up, put your hands down, step back, step forward, and reach up. Should I do it from the side so you can see me? Go up, come down, go back, come up, reach up. That takes the jump out. If you don't want to get down on the ground at all, you can be here against the wall. You're going to take your hands, place them against the wall, lean in, do a push-up, and then squat. So if the ground is not your thing, you can take your hands here, lean in, and squat. So 1 burpee per day for the whole month of May. And you are going to have a lot of burpees by the end of the month. So join us for that challenge. You can post it. You can post it that it's done on the Whole Fitness website or however you want to do it. It's going to be a fun little challenge we're looking forward to doing with you. Thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day.